Hey, what's up, Dan? My name is Steven. Hey, I'm a local guy here just outside of Fayetteville, and I see your signs everywhere. And I wanted to make this short video for you to provide value and just show you what you can do to actually rank number one in a few ways here on Google and start getting a lot more traffic and a lot more jobs. Now, I'll be showing you three things, and it will, like I said, if you implement them, it will actually push you up in Google's ranking. So if by the end of this video you can see that I can do this, you can reach back out to me if you want. We can chat, or like I said, you could just take this information and implement it yourself. But I'm going to go ahead and jump right into this. Three things I'm going to be going over are citations, or content, citations, and backlinks. Now, content is everything on your homepage here, really your entire website, but primarily where your homepage is what we're looking at. Now, Google, they like to see at least 1,500 words of content on these front pages. And this gives you plenty of opportunity to add in all the buyer intent keywords and keyword phrases that people are searching for when they're searching for your services, right? So I went ahead and pulled up your number one competitor here in Fayetteville for junk remover, and it's Patriot Junk Removal. Now I threw them into a tool here that I use called, hold on, let me see, called Ahrefs. This is a pretty neat tool. It pretty much gives me a behind the scenes view of what Google uses to rank websites. Now, Patriot Junk Removal is number one on the organic searches, right? And they're being found currently, their website is being found for 11 keywords, and their site was clicked on 132 times in just the past 30 days. Okay. So I went ahead and put your website into the same tool here, and you're currently being found for 3 keywords, and you were clicked on 6 times in the past 3 months. So let's go back to our competitor, Patriot Junk, and we can actually click on this 11 and it'll show us the keywords they're being found for. Oops, wrong one again. Sorry. Okay. So junk removal, Fayetteville NC, got right around 200 to 250. Some other sources that I look at, searches just in the past month, and they got the majority of those clicks from those searches because they are in that number one spot. Junk removal, Fayetteville, that's another one, another 60 searches. Fayetteville junk removal, another 100 searches. So it all really adds up, right? Hope Mills. And so you want to make sure you got all these on your site plus some, right? So let's go to your site and let's look at your keywords. So if we click on that 3, here's the 3 that you're showing up for. Junk removal, Fayetteville NC. So you got a good one there. That's that one that's about 200 search volume. And you got clicked on 6 times, right? And the reason you got clicked on 6 and not more is because you're position 10. You're at the bottom of so you're on the front page, but you're at the bottom of the front. And most people aren't going to scroll to the bottom, right? So I'm going to show you in a little bit how to get you to number one, right? But first things first, you want to make sure your content's good. And so to be able to add in all those keywords in the amount of time, and you want to put them on, not just once. A lot of these, especially like these ones with high search volume, you want to put on a couple times. And in order to do that, you need more words on your front page. And that's where that 1,500 words really comes into play there, because it looks more natural that way. It's otherwise, if you just put these keywords without upping your content, it looks as if it's keyword stuffing, which is what it is. So that's it for content. Next thing I'm going to go over citations. Now, when people are searching these terms like junk removal, Fayetteville NC, right around 45% of people searching this term are going to click on one of these businesses right here. This section right here is the map pack, and you have to have a Google business profile, which you do to be eligible to even be in the map pack, right? Now, most people believe that the main driver, the main factor here to get into this map pack are your reviews, but that's not the case, because if that was, Fayetteville junk removal probably wouldn't even be on here. T's junk removal should be number one with 802 reviews. So you can see it is a factor, but it's not the main factor. The main driver are what we call citations. Now, a citation is your business's name, address, and phone number on a directory online. Some examples of these directories are Yelp, Angie, Yellow Pages, White Pages. There's also some industry specific citations that you definitely want to get. And I'm sure you already have some, most businesses do, but we usually find it's the businesses, depending on the niche, the industry, they usually anywhere between like 150 to 300 citations, usually do pretty well in this pack here. They're usually consistently on here, if not dominating the map pack. Now, there are tools that will show us what citations these businesses have. So, say we go in, we find out that affordable junk removal has like 200 citations. We'd go down that list of citations, match them citation by citation, get all of them all the way down to 200, throw on an extra 50 to 100. And as long as you're, if you're in Fayetteville or whatever your location is, you should end up dominating that map pack right there. Okay. Now, underneath the map pack is Google's organic search results list. And the number one spot here captures right around 40% of all clicks. So this is 45% split in between these three businesses. This is 40 all by itself. Now, Patriot Junk should be up here, but I've been in here clicking around and it's kind of messed my cache. But Patriot is by far, they beat out affordable junk removal. I'm not sure why they're even up here. But if you do a search, I'm sure you'll see Patriot Junk Removal up top. So just so you know. But the number one spot, the main driver here are what we call backlinks. Now, backlinks is essentially when you have other websites on the internet that have a link on their site on one of their pages that when it's clicked, it links back to your website. Now, Google uses these backlinks as like an online referral system. And the more relevant that site is to your site, that industry that's linking back to you is to your industry, the better. So, for example, say we have a local blog page here in Fayetteville, a real popular one, or a popular industry related website that's linking back to you. That's actually what's going to help push you up in Google's rankings and get you from the bottom of the top first page to the top, right? But since you guys are since you're a junk removal company, say you have like a website like Pizza Hut, very popular, gets a lot of traffic, and you have a backlink from them. It's not going to really do you any good because you're not relevant to pizza. You don't sell pizza. So let's go back to our competitor here, Patriot Junk Removal. Now, before we were looking at the keywords, now I want to look at this backlink profile. So just to be clear, it's through your content, specifically your keywords, that Google is going to be able to find you for what people are searching for, right? So you're on their radar now. Now it's through your backlinks and the quality of your backlinks, the relevance of your backlinks, that Google decides where they're going to rank you on this list, right? So Patriot Junk Removal is number one because they're being found for these keywords that people are searching for, but it's these backlinks that's pushing them up. So right now they have 37 backlinks from a total of 10 websites. So it's the websites they're getting them from that's important. And they only have 10. This industry in this town, I'm just letting you know, it would be easy to get that number one spot. Okay. So they've got that. Let's go ahead and take a look at yours. You've got 20 backlinks from a total of 16 other websites. So we want to see what Patriot Junk Removal has because it's these websites here that are pushing power to their site. So if we click on that, it's going to pull up the 10 websites they're getting backlinks from. And you could literally just go down this list and get backlinks from these same ones. Like this Yellow Pages, that's a citation too. That's like a gimme, right? So you'd want to get all these. And so if you did that, and this is assuming your content and your backlinks are on point at this time, you would actually be in contention for that number one spot. But what would really put you up over the top and keep you on the top is if you did that same thing I just showed you with like the top 3 junk removal sites in Fayetteville, and you did that. Again, this is assuming all your keywords are good. But you got backlinks from all the sites they're getting backlinks from. That would be enough to push you over the top. And I'm telling you, it's not going to take much. Not in this industry here. Yeah, and you would end up getting all that traffic, right? So as you can see, it's not by dumb luck. I mean, with this industry, it might, but usually it's not by dumb luck that people get number one on these searches. It's a tried and true method, and it's a method that they know whoever's working these sites, usually that are number one or the top 3, they usually know about this method. But the advantage we have is we can see what our competition is doing, and we can come up with a blueprint to beat them out. Right? Not even here, but here. So you could get a piece of the 45% that are clicking in here and the 40% that are clicking on that top spot. Okay. So just to recap, first thing is going to be content. You want at least 1,500 words on your front page with the right keywords and the right amount of keywords. Second are citations. I'd say you want to be in at least, probably in this area, 200 to 250 directories to really dominate this map pack area. And then lastly are um, backlinks. You need more relevant websites linking back to your site to show Google that you guys are the authority when it comes to junk removal companies in and around the Fayetteville area. Okay. So, like I said at the beginning, you can take this information and implement it yourself. That's fine. Or you can contact me and we can book a discovery call. Again, my name is Steven. I live right here, right outside of Fayetteville, North Carolina. You can reply back to this email or you can give me a call at 910-551-2006. Other than that, man, I appreciate you and have a good rest of your day. Bye.